Hi there, it's Adam here from adaminsights.com, and in this video I want to ask the question, NBN fees, are they just a total rip-off? So a few months ago I moved into a brand new house that I built, and well, during the whole build process you end up paying a lot of fees to the NBN. Firstly, you have to register a new development, more on that later. That costs you $600, or cost me $600 in 2019. You also have to pay for the wiring up of the house to the NBN. But then when you're finally ready to move into your house and then get your new NBN connection connected at your house and start using the internet, you have to pay another $300 connection fee to the NBN. And I don't think that that's fair, and I don't think I actually got anything for that $300 connection fee. In fact, I don't think I got much for any of the fees that I paid to the NBN. So, on the day that my NBN was going to be connected, I had to wait at home for a 4-hour window for a technician to show up. That was a bit annoying, to say the least, but anyway, the guy arrived. He took one look at the NBN box on the side of the house and said, "Oh, that appears to be connected. Good." He then made a whole load of muddy footprints down my hallway, which wasn't too impressed about. Went into the NBN port, went to have a look at the NBN port in the garage, plugged his meter in, didn't even really bother looking at that, but in under 10 seconds had removed it again and said, "Oh yes, that appears to be okay." He then plugged in a Aris 8200 NBN box to the port, which can be had for $49.95 new. So net cost on that has got to be about $30. So he plugged this in, it lights up its little green lights. He then grabs my Telstra modem, plugs that into the Aris box, and basically leaves the whole thing dangling off of the port on the wall. I asked him, "So do you actually professionally mount that Aris box?" And he said, "No, I've got so many other connections to do today, I don't have the time to do it." So he literally left this thing dangling off of the wall. And when I said, "Look, that doesn't look safe," all he did was grab a stepladder that I had in the garage and placed it on top of that and walked out, and that was it. And supposedly that's what I have to pay $300 for? No way. Particularly the way this guy behaved and the fact that he was in and out of my house in under 10 minutes and was ready just to leave this thing dangling on a wall, and all he did was plug in a LAN cable. I mean, how can you justify $300 for plugging in a LAN cable? Seriously, NBN. But it gets even better. So when I was actually building the house, I had to register it as a new development in order to be able to, you have to register it as a new development with NBN, and part of that registration process is that NBN tells all of the ISPs that, hey, here's a new address with an NBN connection available to it. That cost me $600. So $600 for that. Anyway, I did that in June 2019. By December 2019, I walked into a Telstra store, ready to sign up for a new NBN package. I've had so many issues with that. There's another video on my channel, please check that out. But I walked into Telstra, I said, "This is the new address. It's all been, I've done everything with the NBN, filled in all the forms, all of that stuff, paid them all their fees. Now I want to have my NBN connection." And they said, "Oh, we haven't been advised of this new development, we can't sign you up yet." That created so many more delays and so many more issues with trying to get an NBN connection because NBN just hadn't done their job. It's like NBN is doing a whole load of, it's like they're invoicing for a whole load of processes for the sake of doing processes, and they're not actually doing anything. I mean, it's a total of $900 that I just can't see how NBN can rightly justify.